The following presentation is rated R.
What's up? This is Chris McCarville from Max Explosion and House of Lords. You're listening to PPRN Radio Network direct from Wolcott, Connecticut.
Cause we started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here.
On the ear, my ass. Fuck you in your ear.
Good. What's up, Danny?
Damn.
Ain't nobody joking, Ken. This isn't a fucking joking fucking matter. It's not a joke.
It is.
It's not a fucking joke.
Bring your fucking ratings, right?
Whatever. Ratings to what?
Yeah.
Ratings to what?
That's what you care about.
That's what I care about?
Yeah. That was a
Okay.
good show, right?
I'm not even going to put this on the air because it ain't even worth it.
Jazz AJ Mornings.
But right now, it's time for
The Courtney Honda. Jazz and AJ Dumbass.
Yeah, we couldn't run an ad that said no Portuguese, but, no Portuguese.
This is Pete. And I'm Gary.
The Patrons
Thank you for listening to the PPRN
Radio Network.
only on Spreaker.
Sheets of empty canvas. Peter eats the clay. Her voice all around me as her body once did. And all I taught her was everything. I know she gave me all that she was bitter. Of what was everything, all the pictures sad, all been washed to black, tattooed everything. I see you walk outside, surrounded by some kids that play. I can feel their laughter, but why should I sit here? Oh, in twisted thoughts that spin around my head. I'm spinning, oh, I'm spinning. How quick the sun can drop away. Now my bitter hands cradle broken glass. Oh, what was everything? All the pictures sad, all been washed to black, tattooed everything. All my love gone bad, it turned my world to black. Tattooed all I see, all that I am, and all I'll ever be.
What?
I kind of brain farted on those lyrics. Day it is. Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Ronnie, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars?
Woo!
Woo woo.
Dude, Pete, so the other day I was in the car with my girlfriend, and we're just scanning through radio stations because it happened to be the morning, and we're driving. It was a day off, and I'm like, I want to see what morning radio is like nowadays. And I'm flipping through all these stations, some music, some people talking. And then I got to one station and was listening for, literally maybe 4 seconds. And they said, all right, this is Chaz and AJ, and, we're out here. And then it went to music. And she was like, the music sucked. She was like, oh, God, can you please put something else on? And I'm like, honey, if you don't stop, I will make you listen to more Chaz and AJ. And I wish to God I had a camera on because her reaction was the most natural. She was like, no. She just, a look of terror came in her eyes.
Was it the 9:30 hour? No. Was it 9:30?
No, in the morning?
Yeah, because that's when they're usually pretty bad.
I don't know. I have no idea when it was. I was just I just wanted to see what the state of morning radio was because I hadn't listened to live, on-air, terrestrial morning radio in over a decade. Not since Howard left have I listened to terrestrial.
They're probably the closest and only ones to normal, what we're used to. But everybody else is doing music or that stupid. Hang on.
I don't mind
stupid phone tag shit.
Yeah, I don't mind every morning with all those other stations. It's all right, everybody be the fifth caller and blah. It's constantly those things on those Big D 103 and all those stations. It's always call-in crap constantly.
So when Wi-Fi comes into the vehicles, that's it.
You stole that from last night.
No, I'm just saying, right?
I was always telling people that. I said our genre is great because. We'll never beat iHeart. We'll never beat Pandora or any of those other ones. But Spreaker has a lot of talent on there. A lot of, out of 50,000 users that they have, I want to say 39,910 are good or bad stations.
Well, yeah, that's
and
we got that genius from Wisconsin.
Yeah, you got guys broadcasting from their laptop.
Pete, have you ever you install cable? Have you ever looked at the shit that's on that? It's 8,000 bad channels in the Science Channel and AMC. There's 5 things to watch out of all those stations. Radio's the same way.
You don't realize how important every single one of them channels are when you work for cable. I'll go to a house and they'll be like, "This channel's not working," and I'm like,
"You care?"
I didn't know we had that.
Exactly.
I'm like, CNBC FX/DH? What is it? It's 5 different networks chimed into one. Now FX is coming out with an FX. I guess it's going to be like an HBO.
That's the best is Pete gets there and they're like, my Fox West Coast South isn't working.
One channel's got
I can't get my Padres games. And you're like,
there's a fucking dog sled match in Alaska I really want to see.
I was hoping to watch the live Iditarod coverage.
One channel's just got all tickers. And you see this one little pretty face and she's talking about news and CBS,
ostensibly, she's talking about news.
CBS out of Hartford has just a weather channel where it's just weather the whole time.
Highest rated cable network in America is the Weather Channel. I swear to God, it's the highest rated cable network.
Dude, create a storm.
We'd be huge.
I can create a storm.
Oh, bam.
Shitstorm.
Round.
Watch out.
Woo woo. Hump day.
Fight night.
Don't start.
Candace
I'm
Day.
just kidding.
What's the matter?
I'm crappy today.
She's pissed that the Weather Channel gets higher ratings than us. And
Yeah.
I am too. I'll
I'm
tell you that.
upset.
It drives me nuts. You're watching Storm Chasers instead of listening to this. What are you, a fucking fag?
I love Storm
Actually,
Chasers.
I like Storm Chasers.
I love that show.
Guilty as charged.
I would
Exactly. I knew it. I knew there's going to be
Candace
watches.
is the kind of person that doesn't change the
I
channel.
don't change the channel.
So
if I
I
went to bed
downloaded
watching MTV will be on all day long.
If
That's
I
what I'm
leave
saying.
it on, say, Roseanne, I leave it at 9 o'clock. So if I leave it on Roseanne when I get home at 7, it's still on.
Roseanne's still
So
playing.
I downloaded.
That's all you listen to watch is Roseanne?
No, she'll watch whatever's on.
I
She
watch
won't
whatever's
change it.
on.
Is that
I'm
the
not
show
a
with
TV
the dyke?
person.
No, Roseanne
Roseanne Barr.
No, her kid's a lesbian in the show.
I like Roseanne Barr. I like Roseanne.
So I downloaded an app, and the other day she's sitting there watching TV, and all of a sudden I'm changing the channels.
He's changing the channels on me. I'm like, what
Oh,
are you
nice.
doing?
I was in Winstead. She was home. And she's like, No, leave it on that.
What service do you have?
Here we have Comcast. I work for Charter.
I know, but I'm just curious if you have cable, satellite.
We have cable.
Comcast.
My mom, we have cable and satellite. We have the basic cable package. We always had it because we had friends that worked for the cable company who, hooked us up years ago. They don't work there anymore. They haven't worked there for years, and they
no one's ever turned us off, so we just left it on.
No, but it's like now they changed it. Once they went to all digital, they used to be able to jury rig it, so we paid for basic but got the full, everything.
Yeah.
I mean, what year is it? Who's president?
Not anymore. Now you have to have the little box.
Yeah, so because we now, and even with the box, we don't
I
get
love
any,
little box, by the way.
I love little
Little
box.
box.
Tight. But
You
we
need
don't.
stitches.
I don't get shit anymore. You know what I mean?
You
So-
can't. What we did is we called it. We digital mapped everything.
No,
so.
and that's smart of them. I mean, that's their money. But we're getting rid of cable and switching just to DirecTV. But what's great is I'm getting an HD receiver. Our box in the basement. It's not in my bedroom. In the other room, we got like a living room area in the basement. That box is shitty, so we're upgrading it to the new HD receiver. I'll be able to watch live TV on my iPad from the HD receiver, stuff that we've TiVo'd. I can stream right through Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
to
you
my
can do that
iPad.
now through Comcast.
No, that's great. I mean, that's
Check me
insane. I'm just saying, it's insane that all this crap can work, and it's like that it actually works.
On my phone.
When I was a kid, though, they told me this stuff would happen, and I remember when computers, in 2000, 2001, I'm like, none of this stuff will ever fucking work. And
run. Yeah, run to the arms of your whore. It's what you're good at.
Technology is my whore. But no, I thought none of this stuff would work. But isn't it amazing this shit actually fucking works, like Wi-Fi and all that stuff?
What the cable industry went out and did is, back in the day when there was a monopoly, phone was phone and cable was cable and electric was electric.
Yeah.
So now what the cable companies are doing is they're taking everything and...
Thank you for admitting it was a monopoly at the time.
It was, but right now what they're doing is because there's no more monopolies, there's where everything's into one, but cable's so far advanced, their system has been advanced. Hey, Gary.
Gary's here.
Gary's here, man.
This
What mic
guy
is
is
it?
hilarious. If anyone's never listened before, he's a funny guy. Gary, we got headphones for you if you want to hook him
Dude,
up.
I'm giving him the skull, by the way. He's getting the skull for the night.
Nothing.
Check me out.
He's dead.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Oh, yeah.
You're right, this place blows.
I got the skull.
His gain is way through the roof.
There he is.
Hey, sounds like you're gaining,
You got to
man.
turn his gain down. I think we're
Turn my
getting
gain
feedback.
down, Peter.
Oh, they said turn his gate
You,
down.
you got gain, man.
Turn your gate down, Gary. You're joining us now.
Hold on.
Gary's
I
got his,
wonder who gave it to me.
Gary's got his
These
gain
aren't
on.
headphones, by the way.
So what they did is they combined all the technologies in there, and now cable companies are doing alarms. So now,
Why not? I mean, they've got all the technology, the infrastructure set up there. They've got the wiring and stuff. They just got to put the
right? We can turn your thermostat down now. We can turn your lights off now. It's called smart.
Can you
houses.
shoot my dog?
Yeah, actually.
Well, the cool part is if your
Kill all
power
Pete's
gets turned
cats.
off, you can pay the bill
Kill
in
all
10 seconds
Pete's
and be back
cats.
on.
Yeah.
Instead of waiting 3 days for a guy to come and turn it back on.
You know, Pete, you know why they actually didn't consider them? What you were saying, they used to have a monopoly. Like, you could only get cable from one place, and you couldn't get satellite. I mean, you had to be rich to afford one of those big dishes and stuff. They didn't call that a monopoly because the argument was, oh, well, you could always just read a book. You could always just go take a walk. Like, it's just...
Yeah, if you're from, like, Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, but that was their argument.
can read?
Yeah, I can. But that was their argument, was that it's not competing with
There's
other
no
cable
proof.
companies. It's competing
Why don't
with
you start by cleaning that up, bitch?
entertainment in general was their argument. You know what I mean? And I find that fucking retarded.
Well, here's another thing. People always complain to me where, why is my bill so high? A, it's your bill so high is because of you. Because you want all those channels. B, you don't realize that we carry, everybody, like especially men, they love everything big. They want 1,000 channels. You don't realize we pay...
So do women, right, Candace? Whoop.
We pay over 500 networks every day to have their TV channel on our system. Granted, it's 14 cents a day or whatever the minimal is, but we pay to have those people on there. So you're thinking 500 channels times 14 cents or whatever. You're talking almost maybe between all these. I mean, if you're all over the country, you're talking almost, I want to say $5 million a year just in programming.
And the CEO that gets $1.6 million a year.
Yeah.
1.6
not
million.
million.
Yeah, he doesn't get. No, that's, yeah, he's getting like 30 or 40 million of the CEO.
You know, just like NFL, they have to. NBC has to pay for them to be on. NFL doesn't pay them.
So you mean to tell me instead of fucking getting cable, I can feed like 4 kids in Africa?
Yes.
Yeah.
For a month?
Yeah, what's her name?
I feel so bad right now.
NBC is owned by Comcast now.
You guys hear that?
Right, and NBC, what they did is they bought everything.
You guys hear that humming?
That's the smoke eater.
Oh, okay. No. Yeah, that's you know what? We can't get stations a la carte. You got to buy like those packages where you get a bunch of stations you don't need. Like I don't want Spike TV.
That's what's coming next, a la carte.
Well, do you know who's been the biggest opposition to a la carte? Everyone thinks it's the cable and satellite companies. They don't give a fuck. They want to just sell you whatever. It's people like Viacom, like CBS and ABC.
Well,
People don't realize
they want all their channels on
exactly. CBS owns like Comedy Central. Who the fuck would want that? Would you pay $2 an extra $5 a month for the E network? Hell, fucking no.
I don't even have cable TV, man.
Exactly. I know. I have
I'll tell them
Netflix
to go
myself.
screw
Yeah,
themselves.
I'm done with that. But you see what I'm saying? These are the companies that were really fighting to keep you away from getting a la carte programming. Was these networks like E and Home HGTV and stuff, who literally only 5 people are watching at a fucking time.
On the other side of that, all those channels would disappear.
They'd all be gone. Yeah, they'd all be gone.
Right.
They'd all go out of business.
Thousands of jobs. God damn it!
That's right.
Listen,
you'd be surprised how many there's channels I see, and I'm like, what? There's a channel for this? Really?
Dude, there's the homegrown marijuana channel.
Dude, I saw the tattoo rescue the other day. Come on, man. Got bar rescue, tattoo.
How was it? It's terrible?
I'm not saying it was terrible, but it's like one cool thing comes out, and then everybody's got to jump on it. I'm like, rescue house, rescue restaurant. It's like,
why can't we have Satan rescue?
Why can't we rescue the kids in Africa?
Why can't we rescue Satan? Satan's on his way
What's
down.
he doing with the kids in Africa?
I have no
what's
idea.
up with those kids?
I have no idea. I'm worried because my kid hasn't fucking sent me a letter in like 3 months. I wonder if he's dead or something.
Oh boy, did your 50 cents make it
The
there?
kid I sponsor.
Yeah, that nickel.
Bought him his
You sent 50
mosquito
cents there,
net.
dude?
I know this is going to sound really...
No, I wrapped up a sandwich, put it in a fucking box, and sent that.
I'm going to do like Kramer. I'm going to paint the lines on. I'm going to take care of my own mile marker. Send me that kid. Bring him to my house.
I didn't
Fuck
know
15 cents. I gave him a fucking a
made him a
Cavallo's
sandwich.
grinder and fucking sent that.
I can feed him for $1 for a week with ramen noodles.
Send him beef jerky or smoked sausage.
for a
It's not
year.
perishable.
Yeah, just take all the kids from Africa and just put them in prison. There you go. Settled.
Have him become fucking.
Gonna end up there
terrorists.
anyway. Let's cut off the middleman.
They're gonna become terrorists.
That's fucked up.
Corco says you watch Little House on the Prairie.
Tell him it's a
Little what?
revolution.
So Corco says you watch Little House on the Prairie.
Tell Kirkle he's got no balls to even call in. At least Dirk called in.
Little House on the Prairie was one of the worst shows ever. I don't understand why. It was so boring.
Go to hell.
I guess the alien's a fan of
Yeah,
Little House on the Prairie.
Because
man.
that came out before there was even a fucking box, I think. You just had 4 channels.
Gesundheit?
No, it was a color show, dude. Yeah.
was, yeah.
It was an in color, not even Technicolor.
Oh,
it
that
was
was
like
7
a
Oh,
Yeah,
in
so
color.
so
Whoa. I thought you were saying something else.
No, but I mean, like, it.
Why, Martin came back?
It means it had to be like. It means it
Come
had
on,
to be
Michael
after
Landon
like.
was so good he got to become an angel.
Is that 1970?
They were raping each other back then. They were. All them fucking sitcoms, they were fucking each other behind the scenes. What happened when, what was that show?
Brady Bunch?
Yeah.
Oh, they were fucking everybody.
Marsha, oh, yeah. Marsha was, or
Except
Greg
for-
was fucking the mom, right?
Except for the dad.
Yeah, no, that was fucking some other dude.
He was fucking Marsha.
He was.
Some other dude.
For him, it was 8 inches is enough.
All 8.
Dan, I didn't know
Wait,
you,
wait, wait,
I
wait,
didn't know
wait,
you know
wait,
50
wait.
Cent.
What's that?
I didn't know you know 50 Cent.
Wait, guys, 8 inches around or long?
I don't know. Can
It's a tuna can.
Say, Kenneth, do you prefer a banana or a
That's
soup
a
can?
trick question.
Well, I'm stuck with a soup can, so I'll have to say that.
Most women prefer girth
You're not
over
stuck.
length, I've found.
It's not length. It's girth.
Tony Blair.
Just ask
It's not,
around.
yeah, it's not
Yeah.
the length. It's
Mo-
not
mo-
the girth either. It's what you can do with it.
Yeah, I don't hit bottom, but I clean out the sides.
Most women I know, like, they say they prefer girth over length if they had a preference.
Dan can,
Oh, they're just being nice.
Dan can definitely.
Not to me, Dan.
I'm just kidding.
I don't got either.
He's got the prettiest penis. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly,
I would
it just looks good.
I would tattoo that on my dick. If
Why would I
someone-
want to make it? Why would I want to ruin my dick with a tattoo?
That's true.
Did I
Tattoo it above your
That
dick.
might hurt, man.
Tattoo it right below your
got-
belly button. This here is the prettiest penis.
Beautiful penis.
Most
south.
beautiful penis.
I got to tell you guys about the most wackiest tattoo I ever heard. Well, not ever, but dude I used to work with.
Let's give it a few more minutes.
He was forbidding his wife to get a tattoo. He was totally against it. So, argument went on. Next thing you know, he goes, okay. She's like, come on, let's go. Well, they went to the tattoo place. And she gets like a butterfly on her back or something like that. He goes, all right, now you got your tattoo. I'm going to... This is so whacked out. He's like, I'm going to get mine. So he went in the back. The guy's showing him all these cartoon characters. He goes, that's it, the Gons. I want to be the Gons. And He goes, where do you want me to put it? He's like, right down here, right in his crotch. He had, I swear to God, I thought the guy was lying. He went in the bathroom, took a picture. Well, I mean, obviously he didn't show us his
Yeah.
But he had his eyeballs, the eyeballs of the Gons.
Right next to his...
And the nose was the...
Oh my God.
So every night...
So we call them the Gons, man.
So every night she's putting fucking Gons' nose in her mouth?
Not anymore. He's alone.
Imagine that.
She's more like...
That's true story, no lie.
Yeah, every night she's like Fozzie Bear.
How do you sell that to the next broad? I'll tell you that. That's the hard part.
You got the two old guys in the corner. You call that a nose?
You know, because I'm really good with like a new broad about like covering up my true self until she's too deep into until she's like, no, all right.
Fucking Gonzo.
Until she's too
Gonzo, dude.
She's so
Swear
like
to God, swear to God.
That's horrifying. How do you sell that to the next woman?
Well, actually, he divorced his wife shortly after that, and he did. I think he remarried or something. I don't know.
That's his opening.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
That
but
would be his
I'm pretty
opening
good friends
line.
with him.
Hey, you fucking...
But
hey,
never,
hello, Gonzo?
You know, we're all working
Remember
together.
Gonzo?
Never in a million years would the dude be like, oh, you
It's
know, maybe.
FaceTime with Gonzo time.
Right?
Dude, I have a dumber tattoo story than that. I swear you guys aren't going to believe what I'm about to tell you. These two
I
guys.
don't believe it.
They're driving in a truck. You guys work for High Tech Sounds. A friend of mine, Jason Campbell, owned his DJ company. These guys are driving. They pass a tattoo place, and one of them's like, yeah, I'd get a tattoo. I'm going to get one of these days. And the other one's like, dude, you're a pussy. You'd never get a tattoo. And then the other one says, there's Eric and Justin are names. Eric's like, I dare you to get a tattoo. Justin's like, well, I dare you to get a tattoo. They turn around, they pull over, they go in. They just got tattoos of the Tasmanian devil on their arm just because on an escalating dare.
That's stupid.
I told you, it's retarded.
Both of them?
Both of them, yeah.
That's
This is
gay now,
the-
too.
This conversation came up the other day.
Matching tattoos?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's really gay.
They should have got like friendship rings.
I
or
know,
something.
like
Oh,
on their
you little
balls.
Tasmanian devil.
You're my
Friendship
bestie.
cock rings or something.
Oh,
like
wait
that.
a minute.
No, but the thing is, I was saying to my
Tasmanian devil?
girlfriend,
I just don't know how to express myself sometimes when I need to be properly different.
Nick DiPaolo was on Stern, and they're like, oh, you got a tattoo of like a crazy clown on your arm. What does it stand for? He's like, I don't know, I just think it's cool. And I said to D, I'm like, honey, if somebody doesn't have a story behind their tattoo, they're a liar. There's a story behind. That means they're embarrassed about why they got it, because there's a story
Every
behind
tattoo has
every
a story.
exactly, including the one I just said. They'd be like, "Oh, well, I did it because I got dared." And no matter how dumb the story is,
You have
that
one.
means Nick DiPaolo probably got that tattoo because of the same reason why those dudes Eric and Justin got tattoos, was because who doesn't have a story behind
Stupid
their
and drunk as it was.
Yep. Dude, does anybody here have a tattoo on their body that they do not have a story behind why they got the fucking tattoo or what it means to them or something like that?
But
All of
this
mine
dude
mean
we used to hang
something.
out with, this dude Ron, years back, he's got a tattoo of a chicken and the egg. Or, no, chicken and a worm. And yeah, the chicken's popping out of the egg and the worm's looking at him. I'm like, dude, what's with the tattoo? He's like, I got really drunk last night, or one night, and I don't really remember. I'm like, your buddies killed you, man. They put a chicken hatching out of an egg and a worm looking at him going, what's up with you?
Oh, my God.
But that's a story. He's got like, I got mad drunk and this.
But he don't even remember getting a tattoo.
Yeah,
that's
but that's
how
the
wasted
thing.
he was.
DiPaolo
"Put this
didn't even
on."
come up with a story like that. Like,
He's
you know,
supposedly a comedian.
yeah, he didn't. He's like, I just, it means that I like the picture. It's like,
That's basically he doesn't want to tell you.
Exactly. There's a story behind it that he is mad fucking embarrassed about. Because I got a story behind my 3. I'm like, yeah, I love Mystery Science Theater for 2 of them. The other one I love Howard Stern. So that's, it's like there's a story behind any of them. I don't get it.
I got a tattoo once when I was drunk, and it was supposed to say "Welcome to Naugatuck," but now it just says Watertown. WT.
Wait a second. Count me in on this. You? Yeah, you'll be out before we get the check.
The first one you do has to be the longest one.
What's the deal with airline
What's the
peanuts?
deal?
I mean, what is the deal with these Jews?
I could still watch that show every day. She gets mad
great.
at me. It's like it's 11 o'clock.
Seinfeld's on.
So, the funny thing is, I was in a bathroom taking a piss, and I had a girlfriend. Her name was Wendy, so I tattooed her name on my fucking dick, Wendy, right? So I'm sitting. So next to me, this big fucking Jamaican guy next to me, he's taking a piss, and sometimes guys you want to gain or you want to look, and out of the corner of my eye, he's got fucking Wendy written on his fucking penis. I'm like, what are the chances he's banging my ex-girlfriend? Whatever. So I said, hey, I just, didn't happen to notice that you got fucking Wendy on your penis. I got Wendy on my penis. Well, that's pretty fucking cool, right? He goes, no. What, man, when this shit is hard, it says, welcome to Jamaica. Have a nice day.
So he was flaccid, you were saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So did you get him hard to find out?
Yeah, I don't know. That's just a fucking joke I heard like 20 years ago.
Well, that's the follow-up to that joke. Is so then I got him hard and he was telling the truth. Like that's the follow-up to that joke.
So Dan, I'm going to tell you a joke. You're never going to.
Oh, that was classic.
You're never going to forget this. You're going to remember this on one of your comic nights. All right. One of the guys used to work with a dealership. He always told jokes the
Cocaine?
best. Nah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, blame the alien. The cops will eat that up.
I've never heard him refer to, cocaine distributors as
a dealership.
Oh, dealership.
Cool.
Well, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
So,
could you give me a half ounce of County Line?
I want some fish scale, please.
I got an 8-ball with all the works, please.
With all the works.
So there's two fleas on the beach of Miami. One's freezing cold, one's warm. The warm one leans over and says, "Hey, what's the matter with you?" He goes, "Well, when I come from north down to south, I jump on a biker's mustache and I get a free ride down." He goes, No, that's not what you do. He goes, "Next time you're up north, you're ready to come down south. You go into a bar, you see a hot chick go in the bathroom, you jump in her muff, you get a nice warm ride down." He goes, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'll try that." So a whole year goes by. Same two fleas on the beach of Miami. One's freezing cold, the same one's warm, whatever. And the warm one leans over and goes, "Man, didn't you listen to anything I told you to do?" He goes, "I did exactly what you told me to do." He goes, "I went to a bar, saw a hot chick, jumped in her muff, somewhere between north and south. She met up with a biker and a mustache."
Nice.
Usually I say a little more improv, but you remember that one.
That's all right.
You'll remember
Just
that.
gotta put Dan behind it.
If I don't fucking remember it, I'll listen to the podcast.
There you go.
Now, I don't know what you've heard about American girls, but we don't go hopping into bed with some guy we only just met.
We don't?
No.
Oh.
No, it's usually a few drinks. Then they go out
then,
in bed.
okay. Then it's acceptable.
Yeah, sometimes you got to check a burger down her throat, too.
It's like that movie said.
If by burger you mean penis?
Chicks from Bristol?
Yeah. It's like that movie said. Earth girls are easy. Jim Carrey's and Jeff Goldblum's best movie ever.
Which one?
All right, there's a movie called Earth Girls Are Easy starring Jim Carrey, Damon Wayans, and Jeff Goldblum, and like Gina Davis. Like you imagine, like, oh my God, this movie. How have I not heard of this movie before? It's horrendously bad.
It's a terrible movie.
It's so bad. Jim Carrey, Damon Wayans, and
you would think it's funny with the guys that are in it.
yeah, like oh my, what a star-studded cast. Like but no, they play these aliens that are just they're lamer than Star Trek, the original series aliens. You know what I mean? Like, they're really lame.
How could that possibly be?
I know, yeah.
And it's very misleading because when you go to the theater and
you expect nudity.
Yeah, and your cock is out. That's not good.
No.
Do you realize how many innocent cows were raped?
And I'm sorry, but by putting Gina Davis in a movie called Earth Girls Are Easy, you're pretty much telling me there's not going to be nudity in this film. No. Like, there's just not going to be nudity in this. Who's going to?
Not hers.
It's like, I'm excited. Oh, nice. Gina Davis is going to take her top off. Great.
Just look at your.
So, Gare, what's up, man?
I thought I did.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
I think it's Wednesday. It is Wednesday.
It
right?
is all day.
Hump day.
Hump day. You got a skull in front
It's
of you.
Rita night in our house.
I have the fucking skull.
Would you
Fuck you.
Would you like a beverage?
I
He's
have
got one.
Oh, he's got one.
I have a little pointed thing on
I
top
have
of my
given him
fucking
one.
skull, too.
Huh?
I have given him a beverage.
Oh, you
Plus,
did?
we still got the black grouse kicking over there.
Evil.
That shit's kicking.
Yeah, that black cross.
There you go.
Ugh. I don't know how you guys
Are
drink
you
that
taking a
shit.
picture of my fucking skull?
Yeah. Peter always tells me, I don't know how you guys drink this shit. And meanwhile, in the background, he's pouring this stuff.
Yeah, that's.
Oof.
With the grouse?
Yeah, but you say that
all right.
as you're pouring it, man.
I know. I'm a glutton for
How do you drink
punishment.
this shit?
Do you know what I got last week that I've developed a taste
AIDS?
for?
Herpes.
Syphilis.
I'm sorry to report, I've acquired none of the above.
Prove
Gonorrhea.
Prove it.
I have been burnt by. No, I'm just.
Ah, that sounded kind of effeminate.
It was absinthe. Very delicious. Love that. It's very good, and it fucking destroys you, man.
Did you say an abscess?
Absinthe.
Abstinence, not so much.
That destroys you.
I thought it just popped an abscess in
Dude,
his mouth.
it's like 55% booze, and you don't taste any booze. Like that's why it's. Like,
Why bother then? I want to taste the booze.
but it's not like girly drink. Like all like you have to drink a whole fucking drink. Like you just drink like a little bit of it, and it gets you fucking wasted. And it tastes
I'll tell you what, these margaritas fucking.
Peter was tore up last night.
Dang.
I was mad at him.
Mad.
Dude, it's 12 o'clock.
In a black hole
I'm like,
and go
you're
to half
fucking
staff
sleeping?
last night.
Dude, I gotta get you some
I was
abs.
knocked out.
You know I was drunk when I didn't watch Suits.
Yep, you didn't watch anything.
I didn't watch nothing.
How is it? Is it good?
Suits?
He loves
I like it.
Oh, my
It's good.
God.
I DVR.
Better than NCIS?
Dude, Suits is... Listen,
I've never seen
I'm
it
a
yet.
Soprano fan. And there's nothing that really ever compared to Sopranos to me except for Dukes of Hazzards.
Okay. When they jump the car? Yeah.
The original?
Yeah, the original.
Well, looks like a boy's got
How the
themselves
fuck
in
are
a
those
whole
related?
mess of trouble.
Suits is you know what it is? It's a show full of condescending people, but they're funny.
Like this one.
Yes.
Yes. You know, like and the way that they memorize the way they memorize their lines and everything else is just like you know what I'm talking. How do I explain it?
I don't know.
You like
man.
it, Dan? Dan, you watch
Good luck.
it? Dan, you watch it or no?
Yeah, I do watch it.
You like it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
I do.
have to check it.
I
I've
like it a
seen the
lot.
advertisement.
It's
I haven't
good.
checked it out yet.
It's very good.
What night's it on?
Tuesdays.
Yeah, that's why I never
DVR
see
it.
You'll
it.
say
Band
no.
practice.
I DVR it.
DVR it.
People
Yeah.
always try and
Actually, if you got on demand, you can watch
I
it.
got
usually
it, man.
I usually have penis practice that night anyway, so I'm usually
TMI,
watching
TMI.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can watch TV along with
I'm
Penis
usually,
Practice.
I'm usually,
So you play with it while you're watching it.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm usually watching NCIS when I'm playing with it. I'm like, oh, Diva.
My God, I had to go into the
I
Suits
will never
thing.
watch
Never
that
got
TV
into
show the
Dan's
same
private-
now.
Oh, come on.
Let me see if I can pull one up.
Every time someone tries to recommend a new TV show to me, I always have this like list of questions I ask them because I'm such a nerd. I'm like, "Are there spaceships in it?" And they're always like,
No.
And then I'm like, "What planet does the action occur on?" And they're like, "Earth." And I'm like, "What time period does the events occur in? The future,
No.
the past?" I'm like, "They're like the
No.
present." I'm like, "Okay."
This conversation never happened.
Are there any
What is that?
vampires
Harvey,
or
this conversation
anything
never happened.
fantastic
Please tell me
or any sort of magic?
Blow it up.
This is what they talk like. This is
Blow-
how they
blow it
talk
up,
like,
dude.
But it's
It's
the
how
whole
they
show.
speak.
Hey, yo, Peter, would you turn that thing up, man?
It's the whole show. Watch.
This conversation never happened. What is it?
Have you ever said to Harvey, this conversation never happened?
Lewis.
Please tell me you never have.
If Ava loses her company, will Darby still back you as managing partner?
This is my call.
I'm afraid it isn't.
Excuse me?
I get it. You were in charge then. You're not in charge anymore.
You're pissed at yourself for getting played.
You're fisting yourself.
My back.
I am in charge on this side of the ocean.
Suits, an all-new episode next Tuesday at 10. Only on US.
This conversation never happened.
This
What is it?
conversation never happened.
I really hate that it did.
No
It's a really good, it's never a dull moment. Like, you know, the shows.
So
you
it's
have-
more. It's kind of like
There's
It's
nothing like nothing out there.
It's law firms.
There's not one spaceship in that show.
Dude, I didn't see one beam at all.
Not
One laser
one.
beam, nothing.
Not a dragon, even, or a sword.
like not even like a. What do they call those?
Oh, the swords
Klingon-
come out
Klingons?
later.
Is there any
No
time
Klingons.
travel? Do they at least time travel?
No,
No.
Klingons,
Oh
no
my
time
God.
travel. No Captain Kirk
there's
banging
nothing.
blue aliens, nothing.
Nobody wearing fucking onesies. And
Yeah, jumpsuits, no jumpsuits.
I didn't ask for jumpsuits. They didn't wear
Just
jumpsuits.
because you cut your arms off of your snuggie don't make you
They
a tough
didn't
guy.
wear jumpsuits in Firefly. Okay.
This is my hump suit. Hump, dude.
Line them up.
It took me a long time in my head to come up with a sci-fi show where they didn't wear jumpsuits. I was like, the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, I could never get into those. The I had when I was a kid, the Star Trek used to come out. Remember, it used to come out in the cereal boxes.
Star Trek?
Yeah, remember, they used to put records on cereal boxes, little 45s.
Dude, I'm a young kid, man. I don't know.
You don't remember that?
The cardboard ones.
Yeah, or they would give
I
you a
actually
book,
remember that. Yes. when I
or
was
they
a
would
young
give you a
kid.
book when it came with a record, and it was.
You need to put the little yellow thing in the middle of the
Yeah,
record
yeah.
to get it to play. I'm
You don't
like,
remember that,
Mom,
right, Gary?
I want to fit on the thing.
You
She's
don't
like,
remember
gotta get the
I do.
fitter. You gotta get the
Cardboard
adapter.
records.
She's-
Oh, okay.
Your parents showed you that.
Yeah, there were those square records
I
that
didn't
they
get
were
to eat
like.
cereal.
Yeah, you never
man.
got the chocolate Frankenberry records you peeled off the back of the cereal box.
Dude, you're older than me, man.
Me?
Yeah.
Hell no.
What? What are you, like 22 or something?
Yeah.
Perpetual
The
22.
guy's 40.
I was a
Gary, you're
seventh
40?
kid. I was a seventh kid. We didn't have like those special cereals.
Yeah, all those toys got taken away,
The
right?
He got whatever there was left.
That's right. We got Wheaties. That was it. Just
He got
fucking
the cereal
Wheaties.
that came in the big bag.
I ate that, and I was good for the day.
And I was fucking lucky to get a bowl because I was a seventh kid.
I actually ate.
Instead of Cheerios, they were yo-yos.
Oh.
I had to drink the milk of
fancy
the
O's.
other bowls.
You had to pour it all into your
leftover.
bowl.
So you left them in milk too long, it turned into with a 2-man raft or something.
I remember you having an
That's
argument.
how he learned to read too. Oh.
I used to pee through them. That's how I learned how to pee.
Peter's alphabet cereal only had O's.
So you peed through an O.
Yeah.
Cool.
12 years later, he fucking stuck his dick in it. And that's how I learned to fuck.
That was my cock ring. But I remember
Non-pierced.
having arguments with my brothers about they would cook for me, and I'd be like, what do you want? It's an English muffin. They're like, well, how many? I would say 2. They're like, no, you're only getting 1. No, I want 2. No, you're only getting 1. But little I know that they cut it in half. And that was 2. So I was like, they figured I wanted like 2 actual whole ones.
Was this when you were adding?
Yeah.
Learning to add?
I didn't know. I thought an English muffin was the half. I didn't know it was the whole thing. Like when you go to a I don't know.
Well, how you're a kid.
He was but a child.
That's because it was made for you in the morning. Like me auntie used to make muffin and have all this stuff. I'm like, oh, I got 2, you know, but it's actually 1.
Yeah, it's just one big one cut in half.
Yep.
Kids are stupid.
Nice.
They don't know anything. You need to explain it to them. They don't get the world.
Oh, they get it.
Oh,
They're
they get
smart.
it more than you
2?
They're like they're
These
basically
aren't
like a
Portuguese
sponge.
muffins. These are English muffins, motherfucker.
Yeah, what's a brisket, man?
Brisket is a
chunk of beef.
Yeah, it's a really
Is
bad.
that a Portuguese thing?
No, it's corned
No.
beef, dude.
No, it's a big hunk of beef that you cook, man.
It's
Yeah,
what
but
corned
not
beef
like-
is made of.
Yeah, but it's.
Yeah.
I used to have this Brazilian guy I used to work with. Oh, gotta bring me over to get the briskets. And he'd tell me, I'm like, okay, I'm driving like through Waterbury or whatever. We get there and you get this thing and he's eating it. And I'm like, what the hell are you eating that crap for? I don't know. I wouldn't eat it for the morning breakfast, though.
You don't eat corned beef and cabbage?
I eat that. But
That's brisket.
That's what brisket is?
Yeah, brisket's the worst
That's
part of
Irish
the cow.
brisket.
Yeah, that's just pickled.
Yeah, that's not how Irish eat it, though.
Corned beef is brisket pickled.
Irish food
But
is
they don't eat it like
deplorable.
that, though.
They boil it. You guys are the only
Yeah,
culture
but-
boil
yeah,
everything.
But
Yeah.
They soak it in brine for
Yeah,
a
but-
month, then boil it.
Yeah, but it's awesome, dude.
Cow
It's awesome.
bile. They
Yeah,
soak
dude.
it in the cow's bile.
Irish cuisine is horrendous. It's
Come on,
just
it's the best.
disgusting.
Listen, I don't know about if it's pickled or what, but when I'm eating my corned beef, typically my liver's pickled.
Pickled and reclined?
Yeah.
In a chair?
It's a pickled brisket. Brisket's like the worst part. It's the last part of the cow before they throw it away.
Because Irish are poor, motherfucker, at one point.
If you were a Jew, you'd never eat brisket.
Actually, ribs used
we didn't have
Not
free
kosher.
college, motherfucker. We had to
Ribs
earn
used to
that
be
The
shit.
kosher has got to be the front half only.
Ribs used to be the worst meat until, like, black people made them ribs and, like...
Actually, brisket is good if you cook it in a cooker, like real slow.
Just like ribs.
Not,
Ribs
not
used
the
to be
stuff
like...
he was eating, though. It was like something slapped on a...
Yeah, from a
whatever.
truck cart, like in a
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
No, but I mean, like if you get like ribs, they used to be the meat that they threw away first, but like so they would give them to slaves, like here, give them the ribs. So they learned to like slow cook them and make them like delicious and stuff like that. That's black people are very good at taking the shit that they were given and making
Turning
it like
nothing into
delicious.
something.
Yeah, absolutely. And now ribs are actually more expensive than other cuts of meat when they used to be thrown away. So it's kind of cool.
Like they're 70% bone and they're $3
I
a
know.
pound.
Yeah. I never understood that.
And
You
they're
gotta-
a delicacy when you have them. You're like, oh god, ribs. When
Dude,
it's like,
dude,
When
ever-
you're biting into, all you see is cartilage and
Yeah.
fucking.
You know what? That's like going to a Mexican restaurant. I'm like, why am I paying fucking $10 an hour for or $10 for a plate of this food that fucking poor people eat in Mexico?
seriously.
I don't get
You know why they have refried beans? They don't have enough money to get new beans. They had to refry
Yesterday's
old shit.
beans.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
called like old shit food. I don't get it.
But it's delicious.
Guys ever crock pot ribs?
Candace crock pot's everything.
Oh,
I
crock
love
pot
a
ribs
crock pot.
are so
One day she put a chick-
disgusting. You
I
can't
put a chicken in a crock pot.
She put a chicken in the crock pot one day. We got drunk the night before and forgot about it.
It was just mush the next day, wasn't it?
It was oh my god, it was great.
It was the best chicken
2-day
ever.
cooked chicken.
It was 2
Dude,
days in a crock pot.
it fell off its own fucking meat. That's
Dude,
how
the meat
fucking
fell off
tender
the
it was.
meat.
Yeah.
It was really, really good.
When you
though.
guys finally meet Ronnie the Pirate, he'll tell you the story about how we cooked this small
did-
chicken in
I
the crock
discovered
pot.
pot roast.
I did a crock pot tonight.
Don't I did it yesterday, but don't overcook the full chicken because like the bones like fall apart. You're like picking pieces of bone out.
Yeah,
of it.
that's what happened.
That's what happened. Yeah,
Yeah, but it was really good.
it was good.
tasted
It was
like-
great
we
because we were
swallowed-
hung over and laying in bed all day.
You swallowed a piece of bone. You're
No
dead. I was
chewing
like,
necessary.
Yeah.
Chewing
Swallow.
hurts my head.
If
Try the
it-
chicken. It's delicious.
Dan left
I
like
ate the
10 minutes
bones.
prior. We were like, what are we going to eat? Oh,
Yeah, we're like, what can we eat?
that chicken's in the kitchen.
yeah, the one that fucking overcooked.
That'd be the only bone Candace choked on all day.
Oh,
Ever.
If it fell between the wrong spot, you had a bone in your, you know what?
I would kill the man that invented the crock pot.
Why?
He's actually a genius.
It produces
set
like
it and
one-
forget it.
Dude, what
Set
does
it
he
and
eat?
leave it
Kosher
alone.
food?
Yeah, you set it and forget it, and it produces shitty food except for like pot
No.
roast. Like, oh,
I
hate
made
them.
tonight. What did I make
my
tonight?
God.
Corned
Pork.
beef in there is
Pulled
awesome.
pork.
What's wrong
She
with
put
you?
a pulled. She put a pulled pork in 11
put it in
o'clock
last
last
night.
night.
2-day chili,
Yes.
man.
Oh my God, chili in there.
2-3 day chili. Man? Oh my God, just let that shit cook
All right,
for
chili's
days.
a different thing. I'm talking about like my
Spaghetti
cousin's
sauce?
wife will put like
Well, maybe
ribs
she
in the
sucks.
crock pot and stuff.
You gotta put, like, a
I
sirloin
used to
or
put
whatever.
boneless ribs in the crock pot.
I
just
boiled
end up with
meat. I
pulled
just
pork.
I
Yeah.
don't like boiled meat.
Let's cook a
want my
cat
meat
in there.
baked.
Let's put
Let me
BB.
call Pete.
Yeah, but
Let's
if you
put BB
put
in
a
the crock pot.
sirloin in there, dude.
We'll have Chihuahua crock pot.
Like a
Sirloin's
have
meant
a
to be like
Chihuahua.
grilled
Me too.
or broiled. Like that's
No,
just
like I'm
Let's
talking
have
like a
let's
big
have
hunk
cat
of-
cock. We'll call
It's
Pete
fucking
over.
I want it. I want.
He's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
cats.
He's got cats.
He's got
Pete, bring us
spares.
your
Cut 'em with a
cats.
butter
We
knife.
could eat
It's
cats
awesome.
all week.
Wow, you got ADD?
You eat cats, dude? Look at Dan. This is
like-
right about now is when the video should come out.
You all
Look
right?
at Dan's face.
It's like, you look left or right?
No,
left or
I'm
right?
trying to follow him. I'm trying to follow him. I'm trying to follow him.
I thought I said, does this sound like you have ADD in your
Dude,
head?
I felt like I was watching a tennis match.
Dude, you remember like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Your head moves so fast, like going in like dimensions. That's what you look like.
It's not a tumor.
Like Gary Jim, Gary Jim, Gary Jim, Gary Jim. Point, Jim. 15 love.
I go like this, both directions.
Need some medication, buddy?
No, I'm good. I got my medication right here in my hand.
Did you drink that tequila already?
Plus, you're wearing
He
shamrock.
did.
Yeah, I did.
Self-medicated.
I like the green shirt.
My
dude.
grandma always
Spreaker.
called it her nerve medicine.
So, it is 8:44 already. Candace, you got any plugs?
No.
Oh,
Pete or Gary?
Of
Sorry.
course I have plugs. I'm
know
in a
you do.
band.
Not hair plugs, though.
Not earplugs. Although I should probably start.
Nah.
Me and Pete doing the Kamikaze open mic Thursday nights, Downtown Cafe. This weekend, the Patrons Friday at Maggie McFly's in Middlebury.
The whole band?
The whole band.
Oh.
On that little
Fuck
tiny-
outta here.
And a
On
little
that little
stage, dude?
tiny fucking
I
thing.
thought we were talking last time. You said Wallingford or some shit. You already do Wallingford? Or Manchester? Or somewhere?
Manchester. No, that's I don't know.
Never mind. Never mind.
Chester.
Middlebury.
so fast.
We're somewhere every week.
You're in
And then,
Middlebury.
Z's Corner Cafe in North Haven on Saturday night.
How's that show go? Pretty good. That's cool little crowd there, Z's.
Yeah. Well, Pete's from that.
No, I
originally.
can't wait.
So.
And Tiffany would like to say she heard that flea joke for the first
Yeah,
time.
I know.
And she actually married you. Lucky her.
Yeah, and the muff thing. Yeah, she hates that part.
You got any
You can
plugs?
change the words, you know. I mean, it is like
I know. I know. I
2013.
could.
Feel free to change.
Instead of muff, you could say, so he
like-
goes down on her fucking bearded clam.
Yeah.
Vagina, pussy.
Muff.
There's
Who
a
first
whole
told-
detail.
Detail.
Shitload of
I
other
know.
words.
Who
for
first
muff.
told that joke? Gorbachev?
No, I don't even know. You have to ask
Hey,
Jose.
come over here, comrade.
Kissinger went to Gorbachev and he was like, I have a joke that I would like to tell you.
I'd like to tell you,
Is
man.
this the United Nations? I have a joke for you.
They used to tell all the black people at the Tuskegee experiment that joke.
There were two fleas on a beach in Miami. One was cold and
In
the other was
Afghanistan?
hot.
Poor Tim.
Sounds like
So
Kissinger.
mean.
They were both laying out in Chernobyl. One was hot and one was very hot.
And the other one was also hot. The one we're not talking about.
The funny part of the joke is when the flea jumped off his vagina onto his penis.
And how could a flea be cold in fucking Miami?
That's right.
The one that's warm cannot tell him how to get
How
warm.
can they come back a
What
whole
he's
year
talking
later? Fleas don't live that long.
That's right.
Where's my
That's
shoe?
That's another joke about it.
You lost me because you said it lived another year.
They're both hot in Chernobyl, and they said, let's flee.
Let's flee out of here.
Mr. Gorbachev, your translator does not know the word for muff.
What is this muff you talk of? Is
All
it
right,
one
so-
of those things that Pete ate as a kid?
All right, so I got the City Limits gig coming up on the 17th.
City Limits, 17.
So we have
Which we gotta-
PPRN broadcasting live.
Actually, you have Dan and Candace.
Oh, well, we have part of the crew in between switching shifts, right? And
I'm going to get there just in time for the suspects.
The suspects. That's right. Suspects are now on the bill.
Local suspects.
We got SOM on the bill. We got Tommy Lords.
So what's time? Are going to go from like 1 to 6?
I'm going to do actually 1 to 6. Wow. Tommy be like, dude, get me off my hands. Killing me. Actually, when Tommy goes up, I'm going to go up and do a little sing with him. Me and him are going to do a little couple things.
I'm going to miss the first 3 hours.
Is
I
that
hate it.
Boy, that
it'll be
sounds
on
like
video.
it's reminiscent of Sinatra and Sammy
What
Davis
time is the
Jr.
music starting?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Starts at 1?
1 o'clock.
Mary.
$10 to see the band, extra 5 for the food.
So what time do we have to get there to set up?
12.
12,
I would.
11:30, 12.
Yeah.
I got to show
Just
you
to make
guys
sure
how to
everything's
do
Call
it.
it 11:45.
I gotta get.
Make
yeah,
sure
I
they
gotta get
change
there
the
like
satellite
11:30
positions
probably.
for you.
But
yeah, we have to go over details on that because
gotta
all it's
do a
going to be
drive-by
is the
to find
4
out.
channel. Yeah, we're going to do the internet speed test, but we're going to bring our 4 channel with 4 mics, and I don't know.
Okay.
Are we going to?
Oh, so you don't have to disconnect all this stuff.
No, we got a smaller board. Are we going to
Have the
PA
mobile
out?
unit.
Are we
PA,
going to?
I talked to Rick.
PA?
I talked to Rick tonight from City Limits, and he knows. I told him I got to tie everything in. So.
All right,
he's-
so
he's
we
aware
have
of what's-
to have an in from your board to our board,
right,
on a channel,
right,
not in the RCA because
No,
it won't
no,
pick up.
no.
It's got to be on a channel.
Just plug in 1/4 inch, right? Should be fine.
1/4 inch. Yeah, there's a channel that has a 1/4 inch mark. Make sure that channel's up. And
Dan, I
then
hope you know what you're doing because I'm gonna be fucking.
Oh yeah, I know. I done
for
that.
the for the out, you can do RCA out into your board. Cause
Oh, okay.
Spreaker won't pick up RCA on the board for some reason. I don't know why.
I'll be
okay.
there.
Oh, you're going to Zenas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I'm going to try.
Oh,
to,
in the morning in the get go?
Yeah.
Oh.
You think I'm
Yeah,
going to be
just
there
to
late
dial
at
everything
night?
in.
No,
Fuck
because I thought you were
It's-
like a replacement or something.
It's a
No,
4
I'm gonna
channel
be-
board.
I'm there
It's
with-
actually
I'll
a
be there
6
with you
channel
guys.
board.
I'll help you
Be
set
fine.
this shit up. And stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like, hell yeah, I'm good. I told you I'll
We'll
be there.
dial it all in.
It's a 6 channel board. It's going to have 4 mics, 1 for or 2 for guests and 2 for them too.
Well, I'd like to say that I'm actually pretty happy because part of our crew, well, a lot of our crew is actually going to be there. We're going to have Mike Elder's going to be there to help out. Ron Burness is going to be there. We have
Now let the people know that it's going to be in. The podcast will be in. What's it? 1 to 10.
It's probably right before 10 will be cut off.
All right, so 1 to 10. So 1 to 4 is 3 hours. 4 to 6.
We're probably going to cut off by like 9:30.
4 to
and if
7.
you wanna
4 to
fiddle around
7,
anything,
and then
yeah.
7. So it's going to be in
It'll be
3 parts.
Right.
It's going to be a big time
Half the English
three-parter.
muffin.
To be continued.
Cool.
All right.
You
I'm
get
glad
this-
you knew it was 3 hour. You know, you can go fuck yourself today. You're being
Why
a
you-
real
wait,
asshole.
hold on. Why are you
You know
talking
what?
to
I'm
me?
trying to count.
It wasn't me.
Dude, you
Fuck
should-
you both.
You
How's
should've-
that?
You should have
Why
saw me
did you
set
always
up the
get mad
list.
at me? You
like,
noticed that?
This
Because
band's
I
playing
heard
this
you
song,
first.
15-minute breakdown. Oh,
I don't know about that
Gotta add all
school,
that
that older school that would drives the second story in Naugatuck, but fucking that shit ain't working.
1 to 10. I got to do the math. I said fuck you both.
No,
Hey,
you
while
didn't.
you're in there, can you grab me one, please?
So
Yeah,
we,
throw
we,
me one too.
We're going to have the Yak Man back,
Grab 2
which is
total.
good. We have
Yak Man Scruthers.
Yak Man will be back on the premises. He's been away for a little while, so he's a good friend of ours, band coordinator. So we'll be happy to have him back. So most of the crew's there. I got a couple new guys coming in, so we should be fully staffed for that event. You know.
All right, so it'll be in 3 parts in case anybody wants to hear it like any other day.
Okay, cool.
So,
but
I don't know if you want the broadcast. Well, yeah, I might as well leave it running when no one's playing.
Yeah.
You're gonna have like a music coming out of your board,
The breakdown and on stage is like a 15-minute breakdown. I
but
don't
you
know.
play house music, right?
I'm sure they will. I don't know.
So
maybe.
that'll pick up, or they can do interviews.
You guys are
whatever.
outside, right?
Yeah.
If not,
So,
we could play.
yeah, it's outside
we
of
could
the
play through the
pavilion.
system, right? No.
It's outside of the pavilion. There's a bar.
We can actually play iHeart for you,
Or
if you want.
or worst case scenario, play
You
the
know
shit,
what?
play
It's-
the stuff you've done on the show.
You know what? That's probably going to be the best scenario because I'm not sure what we're going to have as far as that. End
Yeah,
of
we can
staff.
iHeart music out for you, or Pandora, or whatever.
We could spin some pragmatic in between. Or
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, cool.
We have your CD.
We could do the stuff you
I
done
want
on the
to.
show.
I want to put you guys next to our merch table. So if you guys want to be underneath the
Can't be
pavilion-
near water if it rains. Just remember.
No,
that.
well, that's what I'm saying. In case it does, for some wild reason, maybe we should put you guys underneath the pavilion. I want to put my
It's gonna rain titties.
Debbie
Hey, that
Elder's
stage
gonna
is
be
so
running
big you can put them on stage.
Yeah, we could put them on stage too.
I wish we had a new fucking billboard for it, but no, we don't.
But the banners are about to be processed and all that jazz. So should be a good show. Should be rock. Last one we did was really good, man. It was a rocking time. So
You know, Pete, I have extremely large sheets of paper that we could use to make a billboard.
You gonna color it with crayons?
Crayola.
No, I could have someone actually like an artist use pencils and rulers and things like that. It's about the size of that one right there.
do you have? Let me ask you a quick question. Do you have any business cards for this or no?
Yeah.
Oh, you do. Bring.
They look like that.
Okay, bring that and
Until we run out, and then we're gonna turn to those.
And if you can add emails from maybe a clipboard with emails just to gather them for people to get them on the
Good call.
Yeah, I think that's a tremendous thing. You know, but
Yeah, the budget doesn't call for Spreaker paraphernalia and everything.
Well,
I've
if
asked
they're-
them before, and they're like, no.
If they allow you to actually add an email that you obtained, can
We
they?
have our own, yeah.
You can add in an email. if you
Yeah,
have
Pete,
one?
I'll bring a clipboard with shit like
Yeah,
that. And people
just,
do
hey,
like
how you
our
doing? Nice to
fans,
meet you. Blah blah blah.
yeah.
Sign up here.
Our fan club.
I
whatever.
know. I wish we had stickers or something.
We'll talk to you
give
for
away,
10 minutes and sit them down and talk to them. You know,
You
get
can
them
get
involved.
stickers.
Huh?
You have to pay him for him yourself. That's all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Some clubs don't want the stickers because they end up all over the place, bathroom
Yeah,
walls.
yeah.
And Webster's real tough on that stuff, you know.
The Webster's
Fuck
gay.
the Webster. Yeah, I said it.
Dude, I can't say fuck the Webster because we opened up for a lot of cool
Fuck
national acts
the
there.
Webster.
They've been good to us, so I can't
Fuck
knock them at all. What was it? Save and Able, I think we did the last time there. It's a good show. Really good show.
You
Ready,
get all
ready,
serious.
show. Ready.
What's that?
You need a hug?
I open up for Wasp there.
No, I think he needs a hug. Dude.
Gary needs a hug.
He's like,
Come on, Peter. Sit on my lap.
We can't. We have a picture of you and I hugging, buddy.
Dude, if you sit on his lap, I got to move over.
We have a picture of that.
I have a picture of them snuggling on the couch
Actually,
together.
we don't no more. Candace gave her
Oh,
phone
I
away.
gave my phone up. I think it's on Facebook, though.
Snap.
I didn't
Lost
save
it.
any of my pictures. I lost all of them. When I switched phones.
You didn't back him up?
No.
Mine just gets backed up every
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah, but we went from an iPhone to a
Well, that's what you
Droid.
have for
I don't
iPhone.
want all my photos backed up to someplace.
I do.
Not every picture I take, I want.
Well,
then
Well, it depends on what you're taking.
Yeah, exactly. You get
They'll
what
go
I'm
from the
saying.
iCloud drive down to the courthouse.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I fucking need, yeah.
To the
That's what I
Fed
fucking need.
building.
I'm a bit of a peeping Tom here. You know?
How old was she?
Listen, I didn't know she was 14 when I saw her get off that school bus.
Just because he cruised the middle school parking lots.
Exactly. Doesn't mean I want the cloud to know it.
So the 17th is the only gig you have so far?
right now, and then we have December 7th,
1941.
Oh, that's right.
1941. That's
A
right.
day that will live in infamy.
Toys for Tots. We're working on a couple other things. I got some stuff cooking. Be nice if Webster actually had some stuff to play with, but they don't. This year is real bad.
I was talking to Candace about doing something, but I don't know. September might be too soon because you got the 17th
Well,
coming up, and
no.
to plan something, but maybe like an Oktoberfest or something.
You know, here's the thing, and I wanted to kind of bring this up a little bit tonight. You know, the local band scene, it's like everybody's like, oh, it sucks. It's not as good as it should be, especially for like, you know, original bands.
You know what the problem is? People need to get off their ass.
Well, it's not even
They
just
do.
that. It's that they all need to unite and do things like a rock fest or an Oktoberfest and combine. Because listen, let's say you're an original band and you play out and you bring 50 people. Okay, so the venue, or 100, and the venue's happy. Oh wow, it's original band, bring 100, whatever. We're gonna pay this, that, and the other. You're only bringing your 100. If you play in an event that has like 5 or 6 bands on it, now you're bringing all those people to you. So the same 100 people you play out to all the time, you're not really going to generate fan base.
And by the way, Peter says the Webster can lick his taint after an oily discharge. Just letting you know. Okay.
Damn.
Oh, jeez.
If the band's really united together, it would really.
And it would put
It would
probably-
make sense
the
for every.
Webster down.
It just makes more sense.
You could probably get, like Gary was saying, no one goes out.
No one goes out.
But the problem is the ones.
I was surprised you guys had the crowd you did Friday.
$18 for a round of drinks.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, $18.
nuts.
We spent $40. We got 2 drinks apiece, and we spent $10 to get in.
But if you did like a pig roast or something like that, and you had food involved with it,
That
then,
I would pay for.
Then they would pay for it. That's
I
my
went to
whole point.
Jersey Joe's a few weeks back, and we paid what, $10 to get in?
Yeah.
We paid $10. We had free beer all day and pig. We went to.
I went to that last year.
Don't call
Jersey
Candace a
Joe's?
pig.
He always does.
We
It's
went
okay.
to went to downtown. We spent $40 for 2 drinks apiece and $10 to get in. So it's a
You know,
$50 bill for 20
And then
minutes.
gas prices are going up, and so nobody wants to drive anywhere. I get it. But if you put something together that was big,
If you build it, they will come.
yeah, they will. They will.
I say we do
They
our
will.
own version of the Million Man March for you guys playing.
I can walk 5,000 miles, something like that. 100,000 miles.
No, I think we should do our own version of the Million Man March.
Do I got to get up?
Yeah, man, you got to walk.
You have to march.
You know, we'll get you a wheelchair.
Oh, that sounds great.
We won't have one black person there.
Sounds great.
You gonna cart him around, dude?
What's that?
You gonna cart him around?
Yeah, man.
He's just gonna get the
Yeah,
chair.
put
Somebody
him-
else gonna push
I'll
it.
buy you beer if
I'll
you
put it on
cart
the
me
bumper
around.
of bumper.
I'll give
my
you all
car.
the free liquor you want if you cart me around. All the free liquor you
Wonder how-
want. I'll just.
wonder how- yeah, that's a good idea. Get me drunk while I'm pushing you around.
That's a really great idea to end up
And
in
by the way,
ER.
I drink
Well, it's not like I'm
man.
incapable of getting up and out of the chair. It's not like I'm actually going to be.
Oh, you will be.
Under your
I want to see.
control.
I want to see Gary and Zach on hover rounds.
So I just want
a joust. Like, we should do like a hover round joust.
So
All
I
right,
just
this is just getting out of
I just want to say I like what Nova State last night. You know they
Oh,
came
those
up-
guys are horrible.
They
I love
Oh,
those
God.
guys are awesome.
No, I liked the fact that they came on and they were like promoting other bands and stuff like that. And that's what I'm talking about. That's the greatest and the best thing you could do for each other.
Yeah, those guys seem
And,
to get it with the cross
You know,
promotion.
and